just realized in my other videos I always say guys. Well, girls watch just as much, I noticed. Probably even more. But I thought I'd show you guys. Here's the colors we're going to use. This is that little square table, end table. I painted the legs. They're gray. I haven't, I gotta give them a light sanding. I just touched up the gray again. I gotta give them a light sanding, then I'm gonna barnside them. So those are all done. This year I put 2 coats of, come on, think about it. What you doing here? I put 2 coats of, chalk paint on here, the gray chalk paint. To give me a nice decent surface. I sanded between them so it's nice and smooth. I did the same thing with the sides. I need to hit this one side where I touched up, I just filled it. But then the pour is going to go on here, and we're going to see, this is going to try to match this up to the coffee table. So it's just white, gold, black, empty cup. So I thought I'd show you guys, like I said before, I got some silver. I'm going to try to add a little silver this time. You see, the problem is the gold runs straight through with the black. The black tries to take over the white tries to take over the black, and you never know what you're going to get. So we're going to do a couple little things here. We're going to start with the white. We want that to be our top color. And I'll show you guys, like I said before, the mix, how much I mix, because I never know. I just guess. I don't even know if this is even going to be enough. I'm hoping. It isn't really a complete pour because I'm going to do my ends in different colors. So that's going to make a difference. I'm going to do the edges either in a black or a white. Depends on how this comes out. And you see I got about that much in each cup. So what we're going to do is, I'm just pouring this down the side. And what happens is, my paints are a little thin this time too, because I wanted them to run and mix. And that's the whole point of this. I did figure out in the other one that the better they mix, the better picture you get. I don't know why we leave these stupid stirrers, but I guess keep it stirred up. We always see everybody try to pour these with the stir sticks in them, and I don't understand why we do it. Let's add just a little silver to this, see what happens. And we're going to add this in later. Now that's floating a little bit. I know you guys can't see it, but I'll try to give you a little picture of it here. Once I get done here. Let's see. Yeah, you can't see very well. But, like I said, I'll do some more close-ups. Once I get my camera running, I'm going to pose it over the top so you guys get a lot better views of everything. This I just figured, like I said, I was going to put it in here. Add some more gold. Now I have some left in each cup, probably just about that much. So what these are to add in afterwards. I did find out with this kind, saving that little extra to add in, because once this settles, sometimes you don't want to move it. So then you have to fill in where you need it. Now we're going to take this, set that aside, and I didn't put just realized I did not put any coconut oil or milk in any of these. So we're going to give it a shot there. I don't want a lot of cells, but I do want some to pop up here and there. So what we're going to do is, this is our base coat. Just this white house paint here, or yeah, interior house paint. I just thinned it down so I can use this for something to pour into. Something I just had. I was running low on the acrylic white. So the whole point is just give yourself something that'll start running with it. And I want this to be bright. But I'm not even gonna, I'm only gonna start here a little bit. Some of it's gonna come up here. So we're gonna try to get this to run a little bit from corner to corner. And this thing's a little bulky, so this isn't gonna be the easiest thing to maneuver around. Okay, that's gonna be basically my shape that I'm gonna pour into. I have found out that you don't have to pour directly into a pour. You don't have to do the whole thing. and people are doing all kinds of crazy stuff. So it's more or less just do whatever you feel like. I mean, give it a try. Cool. So now there's a shape that I can pour into now with this. Now we have some really cool colors going on there. I wish I could show you guys better there. How's that? I know the light stinks right there. All that's going to change here. Okay, here we go. We're going to start here. The gold always pops out first, but the problem is the gold disappears. Here comes the black. I run this around because then you get some lines. Yeah, there we go. Need a little more down here. You don't want to get too much into that white. Okay, we're going to just let it sit there for a second. They're coming out awesome. I can see some cool colors. Hope you guys are getting them good. I really should have a camera, but I'm not messing with it. If I mess with it, something will happen. So I'll show you guys a good close-up as we go. The cells are just awesome in this. I even almost hate to move it. This is so cool. Okay, what do we want to do with this? Maybe just run it off our corners, and that'll be it. Gotta make sure everything's out of the way. Last time I poured right on my little canisters. Yeah, that's cool. This is what I was talking about, how things can just happen on their own. And I do not want to mess this up too much by wiggling it around. I'm just barely moving it. Trying to see which way it'll flow easiest. I really don't want to flow either way. Okay, we're just going to leave that. And we're going to fill in the sides. Yeah. That's why I left some white. I keep these two ends a little white. I'll add some color to them at the end. Once I got that. Okay. Now we're going to go with some black. Darken it up. This time I even have to spread out because I don't have enough black made. Bummer. We got some gold here. Let's see what we can do with some gold. I don't really want too much gold pile. Yeah, we're going to save this and throw it in here. So we're going to stretch the heck out of this. And bring all this out. Really? Get rid of the stick. Yes. Now we're going to go around the outer edge, give us a nice edge together. Same with this. Corner can be a little gold. Let's throw some gold in here. That'll run off there. And what else we got? We got some more white over here. Yep. Okay. Throw some white in here. Still didn't get nothing in the other corner. So, let's see what we can do with this. Without messing her up. I don't want to keep that there, but I want that to run over into this. There we go. Okay, now we're going to take her down that way. I don't want that to mix too much over there because what will happen is you get a bunch of gray. So we're going to just try to keep that nice. Well, right there. Okay. I don't want to pour too much off because I know when it gets too thin, you really have problems then. Let's see what we got here. We need to make a little bit of paint real quick. Just a little bit of dumping paint. Yeah, we're going to do some black. And some gold. Paint on the fly. And I don't have no medium because I just used it on this. So we're going to be going just with water. And let's see what we can do. Takes a second for you to make sure to mix really good. And it's going to be just a tad bit thinner maybe. Maybe not. I don't want it too thin. I want this to fill in. And then we're going to go back and add to that. That should be good. Like that, just start running. Same here. Dog gap in here. I'm going to add the gold in there to break that up. So I'm not just doing straight black. This just helps the edges run with the sides. See, I don't use them. I know some of them, they try to bring them exactly. But I bring the color, whatever is there, down. And then just let it run. And if it runs, I like to abstract just as much on the side. It don't have to be a perfect run. So I noticed that some of them have a really cool edge to them with like that. If it don't run, it don't run. Okay, we just want to pull a little bit of that over this way. Can't seem to get this edge right here to run. And let's see, we got gold here. We're going to add the gold on this. I did find out when you just, oh, I didn't stir it. That was all water. We messed up. I messed up. We didn't. There's no mouse in my pocket. I'll get the water running. Well, let's see when we pour the gold in, hopefully it should follow the at least resistant there with it. Darn it. What happened when you try to do it on the fly? We don't have anything running here. I mean, you can do this, it ain't a problem. You don't have to be Speedy Gonzales about like I am. Because I just get impatient and watching it happen freaks me out. My anxiety kicks in and it's like, oh my god. Yeah, see how them are just disappearing? We're going to give them a little push here. That's our white. Take a little bit of that white. And mix it with this white. Yeah, that is very thin. So what this is going to do is help this side run. I might not even need to. Let's see. It's just going to be faint. I just want a little bit. Get some of that water back off there. I know it'll help it run, but I don't want it to ruin my spots. There it goes. Stay on there. There she is. Now, the thing is giving this a few minutes. I do have black on here. I don't know, I like that. It's not that bad. I ran everywhere. I'm happy. I'm sticking with it. What I was saying was, yeah, you look at it now and it's like, wow, that's cool. But within 24 hours from now, this is probably going to change even more. Some change really big, some don't change hardly that much. It's really crazy because I found out by taking something like this, or maybe this piece of sandpaper stiff enough, I can make some crazy stuff happen. I don't need the little flare thing or heat gun. There's just air bubbles. And I don't always take the heat. All you have to do is something like this. What that does is as it pops them, now it's going to settle with them air bubbles, which are going to make rings. Now you can either leave them without them and not do that. I like them because what's going to happen is now when it dries, where that air bubble was, it's going to open. And it's going to let all that gold come through here, and the black, that you didn't normally get to see. And I forgot we had the silver. We're going to mix that in here. Because I have no light color in here, besides the gold. So these are going to pop up too with that. And you see them sort of disappear and leave them cool little marks. That's what's going to show up later, which is really neat. And that's what I found out by just pouring it in there and letting it be. That's going to show up later in the painting. And those little specks will show through in a nice bright color, like the gold. Gold's the one I found out first. I did it. When my red and gold and black one, when I dried, all the gold popped through, and I was like, wow, that's where it went. It's so heavy it settles. So as the black dries with the air bubbles, it gives it room to push up through, and then as it shrinks, the gold comes up, and you get this. I mean, we'll see. You guys can see this good. I'll bring it up here and give you guys a little better view with some more light. But yeah, I just don't want to step in that paint. I'm in such confined spots right now, but we're about to change that later. Okay, let me see about getting... yeah, this phone never does it when I want it to. Oh, I hate that. But, let's see if I can get you guys a good view of it. This is so screwed up, because I can't see what I'm showing you guys. And I know if I hit the back button, it goes back the other way. But my phone does this. It's like when it don't want to flip around, it won't. I mean, I'm serious. It will not. And if I flip it the other way, it shuts off on me. So now you get to see me. So there it is. I know you guys can see it, but I don't know how good. I'm hoping it's good enough. I'll flip the camera over here and show you guys another view the other way, to where I can see and make sure I'm showing you guys. Probably should just hold it still for a second. That probably help. But yeah, there it is. Oh, the damn thing's on that. Alright.